Go.
Resume game.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! Shield! Shield!
The fracture was escalating. Objects were moving out of time, out of order, entire timelines overlapping. And it was gonna get worse, unless we could stop it.
So we gotta go back in time. But that loading screen was so quick I couldn't even fucking read it.
You don't understand the power you're wielding. You need to hand this technology over to Monarch. I've prepared for what happens next.
You say you're prepared, but no part of this plan of yours involves stopping it from happening.
Even if I fix William's machine, what could you possibly hope to achieve? The end of time is coming. There's no way to—
Hey! This isn't a debate. I just watched a ship fast forward through a fucking bridge. Time is running out, and the fracture's getting worse by the minute.
And it cannot be stopped. Paul has been to the end of time. He's witnessed it firsthand. Can't you see? We prepared for what's next out of necessity.
Your research is based on work by William Joyce. You respected him. He knew that the fracture would occur, but he also knew that it could be fixed. Will built a way to stop the fracture. This.
Told you we were gonna go
The
back.
countermeasure. We're traveling to the past to retrieve it. You can help us get there faster. Or you can agree to disagree.
I'll have to run diagnostics on the machine. I can't promise anything before that.
Amy, take Amaral to the machine.
She's gonna betray us.
Keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Okay, Doctor, let's go. And I can see right through you. Don't try anything stupid. You will regret it.
We're gonna build our own time machine. Travel back to the first
Jack.
bit.
Before we head downstairs, we have to talk about something.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's go look over here first. Because we've
Well,
been here.
We've been here. We've cleared all the wibblies.
No, because this is a new...
Yeah, we've done all this.
No, because this is a different time. I want to talk to Beth. I want to do it. There's something in there. It's a radio, damn it. Alright, fine, I'll look at the thing and... here's a wibbly.
Hatch. This is the guy that visited me in the cell.
What we know.
Sounds like Serene's onto him. According to Monarch Communications, Hatch sabotaged a Monarch lab.
Ah.
He may be undermining Paul, but I get the impression he's not on our side.
No, he's not.
Joined Monarch 2001. Became Serene's chief advisor around 2007. No records before 2001. Who was he? Where did he come from? Working against Monarch. Possible links to the following. Death of Dr. Kim, unconfirmed. Alone with Dr. Kim at time of death. Death occurred just as Kim was on the verge of solution to Serene's time sickness. University time machine sabotage, unconfirmed. Miscalculations on purpose. Hatch seen in lab. Assistance in... Hatch seen in lab. Assistance in Sophia's kidnapping confirmed. Distracted Monarch while kidnapping occurred. Knew we were coming. Did not alert Serene. Destruction of Serene's remaining sickness treatments unconfirmed. Was present outside Dr. Kim's lab when was destroyed. Accused Sophia of being responsible for this. Helped Charlie Wincott escape. Confirmed. Currently helping Charlie reach Monarch Tower undetected. Disobeyed direct orders from Paul Serene. Wants access to CFR. Potentially desires to sabotage lifeboat protocol. Sabotaging Serene. Motive. Secretly assuring Serene's downfall. Wants to take over Monarch. Why? Sabotaging Monarch's survival plan from within. No possible reason for this. Doesn't believe countermeasure could stop fracture. Not a potential ally. Works for Monarch. Therefore believes an end of time is inevitable. Then why attempt to sabotage lifeboat protocol?
Okay, more questions than answers.
Yeah. What are you looking at, Beth? Beth's 2010 plan. Beth charts and plans for the plan to travel to 2010 and steal the countermeasure.
Right.
I can't actually read it. I could almost read it, but it's in colours.
Yeah.
All right, Beth.
Okay, what's up?
It's about the plan. If Amaral gets the machine working...
We go back to yesterday and undo all of this.
Listen. In the video Will left for me, he said the countermeasure was stolen from his workshop on July 4th, 2010. He also said I took it. Maybe I did, Jack. We have a time machine.
You're saying we go to 2010. We steal it.
If Will was right, that would mean it wouldn't be a change. We take the countermeasure, bring it to the present, fix the fracture, save the world.
Okay. Explain to me why that's a better plan than just going back to yesterday and preventing all this from happening in the first place.
Because I'm afraid that based on what I know about time travel, we can't change anything. The past has already happened. We can't change it. But my way, we don't have to.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my plan still feels simpler. Let's just get the machine working.
It's a closed loop.
Yeah.
Dr. Amaral seems convinced that Paul's been to the end of time. Do you think that's true?
Can't be. Otherwise, trying to prevent it would be pointless.
Why?
Because it's already happened.
That's this time loop down about.
Let's see how Dr. Amaral's doing with the time machine.
It's not a Terminator, no fate.
Oh, man there.
Hello, Riverport. Well, it's been a rough night for us. The collision at the Port Donnelly Bridge that has claimed multiple lives is still being investigated. At least a dozen people are confirmed dead, and investigators say they expect to find more bodies, some of which are predicted to be found in the cars at the bottom of the river. The cause of the accident remains unclear. Adding to the confusion are conflicting reports from shipboard personnel and those on dry land. The captain of the cargo ship insists that the bridge was up and the route was clear. However, some people shoreside claim the cargo ship was approaching the bridge at high speed, despite the bridge having not yet been raised. Others express surprise at the ship's presence, claiming that they do not see its approach at all. The investigation is still ongoing.
Different
We'll
time
keep you posted.
frames.
Now, obviously, this disaster will affect us in more ways than one. With the Port Donnelly Bridge out of commission, heavy congestion is expected on the other routes across the river, and we now have reports coming in of multiple car crashes all over Riverport. So you will want to reserve enough time for your trip today if you're traveling by car. Stay safe out there. Hopefully we can all get back to normal soon.
Yeah, right.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before, she knows what it does.
You think Will told her about it?
No. Will was never the kind to open up.
I can relate.
Will takes it to the next level. When we were kids, the only way that Will could express anything important to me was by informing my stuffed giraffe when I was in the room.
It's precious. And weird.
Cleared it out first time round.
Oh, there's stuff. There is stuff. You know there's stuff. It's just... You're playing a remedy game. You're playing a narrative game. Everything is wibbly.
It's getting worse.
No, it's just because everything's wibbly. The time egg is fucked. We didn't have to do this because we rigged this up before.
Yeah. Done all that, we powered it up.
Yeah, but there might be like a little note somewhere.
Might have missed something.
There's definitely something over there, but I think that's the time machine.
That's all the computers for the time machine, yeah.
It wants us to talk to Dr.
Did she find anything?
Amaral.
I'm not sure. I'll go check.
Jack, you've got to see this.
Hey, shouldn't you be keeping an eye on Amaral?
Okay, but first, you need to check out the intel I uncovered.
All right. What is all this?
I uploaded all the files I stole on that USB stick from the Monarch security station.
Probably see how Dr. Emerald's doing.
I also found a video of your brother. It's on that TV. You're gonna want to see it. Everything else I printed out and put on tables over there.
Oh, that's kind of you.
Okay.
Okay. The date is... It's February 28th,
Jesus, Will.
1999. William Joyce. All right. After months
First experiment.
of arduous work, my machine is finally ready for human testing. Ready is defined by me, since ready is obviously a relative term when you're dealing with the deformation of the chronon field and recreating of black holes' mass density by tangent. Okay, in short summary, I built a time machine, and it works. I'm gonna prove it, or die. Okay, just need to make some final preparations. When I enter the machine, I will travel clockwise around the corridor. Okay, core is active. Chronon levels are stable. I'll travel clockwise around the corridor, exiting back into the same location in the near future. Oh, this clock is set to my watch. Now, when I exit the machine, there should be a significant difference in time between my watch and the clock in this room. Corridor is locked in place. Okay, setting the date to 5 minutes to the future for the first test. Now, admittedly, traveling to the past would be much more impressive, but I can travel backwards in time only as far as the first activation of the machine's core, which is, well, now. Okay, machine's ready. Monitor is stable. What I'm about to do is gonna change the very fabric of the corridor. I don't remember.
Did someone just shoot him? Someone just shot him.
He went down.
What's on the computer?
Monarch files I uploaded, and I kept the juiciest stuff on screen for you.
It's about she can treat his sickness, but he's having stress dreams. He moves through a wheat field that belonged to my grandparents. I press the wheat stalks to the side with my hands. The entire field begins to solidify into an unbreakable material with my body entangled in the mess. The world desaturated, time stopped. I hear the unmistakable sound of my greatest fear approaching. Shifters, they emerge from all sides, surrounding me. I look into the distance and saw a blurry figure approaching. I grew violent, blindly lashing out at the figure. It was me. I have become the very threat I once feared. I turned around to discover Jack behind me. He didn't move, but I could somehow understand his intent. He welcomed me. Every misunderstanding, all the pain we had caused one another was forgotten. We were part of a higher consciousness. I heard a voice behind me, Dr. Kim. He joined us. He told me that time was once the fire in which we burned. He told me we would burn no more.
Alright.
Is the city still hunting for me?
In full force. There's an entire webpage dedicated to potential Jack Joyce sightings. So I've been filling it in with false leads for fun. Do you want to pitch in?
Post that I was spotted in the back of a catering van somewhere.
You can do better than that. But okay, I'll let them know.
Her IP address.
She's not that stupid.
It's all the stuff that she's printed out, so that's all stories you've got to read.
This is Serene's original manifesto for Monarch.
Phase 1, build an empire.
They had us practically memorize this.
Phase 2,
Hundreds
prepare
of
for the future.
employees. They actually believe all this bullshit?
More than you can imagine.
Phase 3, the lifeboat protocol. Yeah. Seeing the path ahead, I know it's hard. The elite few We will work under my guiding vision. We will expand Monarch's influence and power. We will develop science and technology. We will not compromise. We will not fail.
Huh.
The lifeboat.
Yeah. Well, according to Monarch Communications, Paul Serene just activated that thing.
Far sooner than they were supposed to.
What does that mean?
Means we have less time than I hoped.
Ha! That's pretty smart, actually. So they're going to take all their like milk and shit and just put it outside the lifeboat
Yeah.
because it won't spoil.
Don't
So
need
you
food.
bring your milk back in, then you
What do
pour
you
your
do?
drink, and then you put it back outside in 0 state.
Yeah. It's clever. Somebody's thought about it, haven't they?
Again,
No
they
decay.
don't know how it's going to affect people if they know that everyone outside them is dead, but not dead, because no one's going to be dead, they'll just be frozen forever.
Yeah.
There's a very big concern that people will kill ourselves.
We'll go loopy.
The solution to the problem of permanent 0 state is not currently within our reach. We expect finding one will take decades, but we can try. It's worth noting that since people outside the lifeboat are indeed not dead, merely stopped, it should be possible for a team of personnel wearing chronon harnesses to exit the lifeboat, retrieve a person, bring them into the lifeboat. However, I advise against adopting this practice for the occupants. It should forever remain a theoretical scenario. Yeah.
Oh, so in theory they can bring folk in.
Yeah.
Anybody here we can trust?
Fiona. She's my only remaining contact on the inside.
What about this Burke guy? He was under arrest in the same transport as me.
Jury's still out on Burke.
So, Fiona Miller's been working with Beth the entire time. Charlie Wincott, current loyalty unknown, dick. He is a dick.
Yeah.
Maintain control, minimize conflict,
Yeah.
call it in. Don't let them know that the end of time's coming.
Hey, Amy. What am I looking at here?
I've been recording Monarch Communications with the radio that Beth left me. I made a compilation of anything that seemed like it might be useful.
That's,
Yeah.
they've wiped all the footage of the hospital and they've basically boxed everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't jump up there, can you, Jack?
Around
No use going there before talking to Dr. Amaral.
Oh, I want to look at the shinies.
there. I'll go talk to Dr. Emerald first.
Well, we've done everything but talk to Dr. Oh, whoops.
That was a bit.
Sorry, random
That might get in the way.
cable of wire that I just punted across Earth. Oh,
Oh, crony.
crony. We're giving it nicknames now. It's
Yeah.
a quony. Thank
One
you.
of
There's
three.
3. Nothing over here. No, okay, well, let's go and have a look. See
See
Dr.
how she's doing.
Amaral, who is going to inevitably betray us because, I mean, it's no shock.
How's it look?
The problem is quite simple, really. The power relay is down. You'll need to find a way to reset it up. There, where the light is. I'll lower the ladder for you.
To the power relay.
A power surge occurred at 7 a.m. this morning, when the machine was activated.
7 a.m. That's hours before we even got here.
Well, the numbers don't lie.
Okay, I guess I'm doing some climbing.
Saves me from volunteering.
I know.
Was that Paul?
So he arrived in the past.
Well, how's that possible? It wasn't even the same time machine he entered at the university.
That's one question I still don't have an answer for.
I'm pretty sure it's a solid loop, so let's do some climby-wiming.
Do some climbing. Come on. Get up there, reset the thing, and then you'll get 3 green lights.
And then we'll get invaded by Monarch and have a gunfight.
No, not in here. We don't want a gunfight.
I want a gunfight in the time machine. I paid for a gunfight in the time machine.
No, it's too much techie stuff. Oh, they are. 1 green, 2 red.
Yeah.
How do you reset it then? Where you going?
I'm exploring. Where is it? There's a Chronon Watsamadoodle in here somewhere.
Somewhere.
In the time machine.
There's probably quite a few of them in there.
Okay. Fine. Don't fall off the time machine, Jack. Boo.
No,
Okay.
Kill you.
The console here's got 2 red lights, 1 green one.
You'll have to reset the power to the 2 stations with red lights before activating the relay. Both stations are located above the machine. Just follow the cables to the red lights.
Above the machine. It's a perfect place for a reset switch, Will.
This is held together by duct tape. Boop.
Okay, the first red light is now green.
It looks the same to me.
I'm not sure if you can reach the second one that way. Maybe we can climb down and reach the other side of the machine.
Okay. Gently does it. Gently does it, Jack.
Yeah, don't jump too far over. You'll go all the way down and die.
Oh, damn, I have to go all the way. Really?
Where is it?
It's there.
Is it doing it? No.
Yeah.
Oh, the shiny thing. Are you still after the Chronon?
No, the Chronon's up there. That's not what I'm talking about. How to get up there. We've got to get there.
Yeah.
So we need to move. We need to get up there, and I guess move that there.
Jump up onto that.
But I have no idea how to get there.
She said you got to come down and go all the way back up, didn't she?
Yeah. Okay. Please use the ladder, Jack. I don't want to fall to my death.
No.
Please go down the ladder quicker, Jack. Thank you. There's the time corridor nonsense. Just run up the corridor.
You'll be able
Nope.
to get out of the corridor if we run through it.
It won't let me. There's something in there. In the toilet. How do we get up here? I
I'll climb up. Ah!
get up there and then reverse time, maybe? Yeah, we've got to go through here.
Or go up a floor and come back out.
You've got to be kidding me.
What is
Nope.
it?
It's giraffe.
This is all my stuff from our family home. He kept everything.
Good. He's a good brother.
Guess he thought you might come back. Is that?
Yep. Will's personal psychiatrist. Want to give it a try?
I think that giraffe's holding enough baggage.
My artsy rebel phase.
Complete with a very rebellious how-to guide. I always wanted to try this, actually. Never had the time.
Can't see what it is. Uh-huh.
Jack? You okay?
Yeah.
Don't know why that
Yeah.
photo is super low res when the one on the desk is not. Where's the one on the desk? Oh, something's going to happen. It's a cutscene.
What's wrong?
Toto. That's my signature.
You made this?
I've never even been here before.
Oh dear.
That woman in the picture is you, isn't it? So,
Jack, there's something you should know. 1999. I was 8 years old, playing in my backyard, and a woman approached me, told me she was from the future. She gave me very specific details of events that would come to pass. She gave me this, filled with dates, events, proof of it all. Jack, that woman,
it was you.
everything I told myself would happen, did. Every detail, for better or worse, came to pass and couldn't be changed. Our fate is laid out before us, Jack. Everything that happened to get us here, every sacrifice that was made, they're all a part of this path. And they can't be changed or undone.
Beth,
When we step in that time machine, you will see for yourself.
all right. If you're that sure about how all this works, we can try it your way.
Well, we can look at the graffiti.
It's her. She's the one who's been painting all over the city. Jesus.
So, whatever we do is going to go wrong. And she's been leaving messages, but...
For everybody. Where is it?
It's right fucking there, but I can't get it. I think it might...
Climb up.
No, he won't climb up. No.
Stay away from the fridge.
There is a fucking chronon source in there and I can't get... Oh well. It's fine, it doesn't really matter. Why not?
Notebook was full of dates, events that would come to pass, instructions. Her entire existence was formed out of those pages.
I know this encounter will be a lot to take in. After all, it's not every day you meet your future self. I know you won't listen. The next few years won't be easy for you. Nobody you know is ever going to understand what you're going through. They'll try to convince you that you're losing your mind, you're special, you're going to save the world. How do I know? I've been through all this before. Below you'll find a list of events that will come to pass. October 3rd. Derek Stevenson, 2000, has been bullying you for months. On October 3rd, you'll push him down the staircase at school. You'll do everything in your power to resist this, partly to avoid the consequences, partly to prove this book wrong, but the terrible things he'd say in that moment will be too much for you to handle. He'll pretend to cry, claim that you gave him a concussion, and you'll take all the blame. You'll be transferred to another school. You'll hope things will get better. They won't. It's going to be a difficult year. Whenever you feel helpless, just remember this book. You are special, you have a purpose, and they don't hold on to that. And if it makes you feel better, 16 years from now, Derek will be working at a dollar store. He still lives with his mum. I take that personally. December 3rd, 2000, Mr. Hartstuck from next door will pass away. February 3rd, 2001, the kids at school will steal your jacket. Your parents will claim you're hiding it on purpose, so they'll buy you a new one. Look in the bin on the corner of 3rd and Main. You'll find something that will get you through the winter. You'll be teased for wearing it by Michelle. You'll fight back, but it will only make things worse. Eventually, when you're able to contain your anger, take her aside and say the following: I'm sorry about your mum, then give her a hug. She will push you away. She will look incredibly confused and vulnerable. She will never tease you again. April 24th, 2001. Erica, your best friend, will break her arm. Having read this, you will do everything in your power to prevent this. The actions you take to avoid this from happening will only make it so. This is the first time you will truly witness that your fate is already determined. It cannot be changed. Erica will blame you for the incident. Try not to take this to heart. You will soon discover that she isn't the friend you thought she was. Stay strong. You'll find people who respect you for who you are very soon.
Bloody hell.
August 5th, 2001. You will take the night bus home. There will be only one other passenger on board, a scruffy looking kid with a black eye. His name is Jack Joyce. Remember his face. He's going to become important down the line.
Good.
September the 11th, 2001. This is the one that will change you. An event will occur that will devastate the entire nation. An act of terrorism will cause the World Trade Center to collapse. Thousands will die. I won't go into further details because the more you know, the more painful it will become when you are unable to prevent it, and you will try to prevent it. You will fail. You will curse this book for not telling you more. You will curse yourself for not being able to stop it. It will take a long time to get over this, but eventually you will use this pain to fuel your path forward.
Alright.
You've now felt what it is to be completely unprepared for what is coming. It won't happen again. Next time you will be ready. This is the event that will finally make you believe. Any doubt you had will disappear. You're ready to take on this mission. So what is coming? October 8th, 2016. An experiment gone wrong will cause time to break down. This event will be referred to as a fracture in time. The onset of this event cannot be prevented, but the outcome must be. If the fracture is not stopped, then time itself will come to an end. Life on our planet will end. Saving the world wasn't an overstatement. It is your mission. You must stop the fracture. You can pull this off, but to do so you need to follow some simple instructions. Learn who to trust. Short answer, nobody. The less people know about you, the safer you will be. From this point forward, your mission takes priority over every other aspect of your life. Do not start a relationship of any kind that you aren't willing to leave behind at a moment's notice. There is one exception to this rule. We'll get to that. Know your enemy. Monarch Solutions. They will try to prevent you from achieving your goal. Learn everything you can about them. You will know the best way to achieve this when the time is right. Monarch is run by a man named Paul Serene. You must never be seen by Paul Serene. If he discovers you, then you will risk failing your mission. Learn everything you can about him. Remain hidden, but keep in mind that the best place to hide is often in plain sight. Blend in. Change your appearance frequently. Hair color, clothing style, everything. Be cautious about drawing attention to yourself. Learn to blend in. Examine those around you, the way they move, speak, laugh, copy them. Become your surroundings. Train daily. There are a series of skills you need to master to truly be prepared. Hand-to-hand combat, Filipino Kali and Jeet Kune Do. Weapons training, knives, pistols, shotguns, rifles. Wilderness survival, compartmentalization, lip reading, face reading. The list is one that you'll build as you go. In time you'll understand what is necessary and what isn't. Don't rush yourself and start with gymnastics. Study your target. Jack Joyce. He's the one person who can help you in your mission. He's the exception to rule 1. You can trust him. Learn what you can about Jack. Study him from afar, but do not approach him directly. You aren't the only one watching him. On October 9th, 2016, you will rescue Jack Joyce. From there, the next steps will reveal themselves. Be patient with him. He's stubborn, reckless, naive, but you can't do this without him, and he has seen his moments. He has his moments. He's much smarter than he seems at first. Don't mistake grief for stupidity. Study your objective. The countermeasure. This is the device that was built to stop the fracture in time. This is your objective. Find the countermeasure and use it to stop the fracture. Achieve this and the world will be saved. The device was built by Jack's brother, Dr. William Joyce. Any attempt to contact William or find the countermeasure before the onset of the fracture will be in vain. Wait, Jack will show you the way. Retrieving the countermeasure will not be a simple task. It will involve great hardship and sacrifice. When the time comes, you will be ready for this. When you first read this, it won't make much sense to you. Over time, you will believe every word, but you will feel underprepared. You will wish that I had told you everything. I promise you that what is written here is everything you will need in order to get you where you need to be. I know this because I'm already there. Chin up, Toto. You're going to achieve amazing things. You.
Right. That's a bit of a...
I want that, but I can't get it. Oh well. Well, we're running out of time, so I guess we flip the switch, and that'll give us a checkpoint.
Hopefully. Come on.
It's a shooting range.
Oh, she's been practicing.
Yeah, but she hasn't been practicing.
Somebody has.
Looks climbable.
Thank you.
There you go, dark, doesn't it?
That just takes us out on the other side.
Right, it looks climbable, so you've got to climb up there.
Onto the toilets. And next checkpoint, we have to come off because we've run out of time.
Oh, could have gone upstairs.
No, we couldn't. There are no stairs.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a bunch of targets down there. I'm imagining that she brought the targets here and she used them to train when she goes back in time.
Why the hell would your brother put maintenance controls way up there?
Because
That's exactly the kind of question that never would have entered Will's mind while building this thing. Of course.
Shit. I'm still getting used to that.
Don't expect to.
Can I even make that jump? I think we're about to die, but we've run out of time anyway.
Done it.
Having trouble getting to that red light up there?
It's easier said than done.
You ready?
All right, all lights are green.
Right, we literally just got a checkpoint and we have to end it. So sorry, Bob.
Okay.
It's too hot anyway.
It is.